Ah, so you've returned. This film is not like the others, I will say. Imagine yourself walking down the street, and everyone is not what they seem. They have changed, different than you and I. Perhaps it has something to do with what's out there beyond the stars. This is what tonight's film is about. So prepare yourselves and enjoy the film. Invasion of the Body Snatchers was directed by Seigel and stars Kevin McCarthy and Wynter, and follows the story of a man who informs the police about some events that are going down in this California town, where he's discovered these pods that have fallen from space, and alien life forms are replacing people around this town, and they're devoid of all emotion, and it's up to this one man to survive this and inform the authorities. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is always a film I hear about. I hear about this one. I mostly hear about the 70s one, and it was interesting going back to the original to see exactly what it's all about, and honestly, it's very disappointing. This film, yes, it's from the 1950s, but even to that extent, it feels dated and just not that interesting overall. In fact, I was mostly bored through this entire film. I like films that take their time and don't exactly give you everything at the beginning of the film, but this one just moves along so slowly without anything happening, to the point of just straight up boredom, where I was looking off the screen for most of the movie. It was just not that interesting to me. I really like the main guy. He is a lot of fun and everything, and I really like his performance at the beginning of the film, where he's informing the authorities about what's going on, and he sounds completely crazy. He really sells it there. It's a very good performance right there. But the rest of the film is just not that interesting. It's filmed in a noir type of style, which does really work well. It looks really good. That's one thing I can say about the film that I really enjoy, is the cinematography, the use of shadows. That's been a common theme throughout this entire October. The use of shadows is very well done. But honestly, it's not until the second half of the film where things really start picking up, and I found myself enjoying the film a whole lot more. It's especially when there's this part where he's in the town and just people are crowding in on each other, congregating, and they start to chase him. And it's really intense, and I don't know, I really like that scene. The chase is very well done, it's suspenseful and kind of creepy. And that's really the big part of the film that I like. The rest of it is just kind of boring and hard to sit through, but this last half, and especially the third act, is very engaging, and it's what saved the movie for me, because I feel like the rest of it is just not that interesting. I really like the third act, and I especially love the ending, because the ending leaves off on this cliffhanger that, of course, won't get resolved, and it's very haunting. And I think the film feels a lot like a Twilight Zone episode, which I think this may have been better used as a Twilight Zone episode, because it just feels really overlong in a lot of places, but that third act is extremely well done, that it saves the movie for me, as I've said before. But it's sad that it's not anything special, in my opinion. that I'm not gonna go see this again. Yeah, Cat People was better. I liked Cat People, didn't love it. And the other films that I've seen this October are a whole lot better than this film. So yeah, it's really disappointing that I didn't care much for this film, but I did have some enjoyment in it. And I say, if you want to, you should check it out as well, just to see what you think. And I'll eventually see the 70s film to see if that's a lot better or not. I don't know. I'm interested to see it. So anyway, I'm going to give The Invasion of the Body Snatchers a 6 out of 10. Well, guys, I want to thank you again for watching this review. We've been doing all these horror films, and it's been a lot of fun going from every single decade. Next week will be the 1960s, where I've got a really good horror film that I have planned on watching, as well as tune in on Halloween, where I do a special Halloween review on a very classic film that just got a sequel. Anyway, guys, with all that said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next review.